Good morning, family. That's what it is. That's what it is. That's what it is. You would think, late as you is, you'd have had that together.
They did that at the store. They did that at the store, KC, but because my old phone was so old, everything transferred over, but it didn't transfer over and turn on.
You see me anyway.
Ain't nobody wanna see you. Oh, dang, we gotta do an introduction.
Still one player. He was like, man, one player said the bishop. He said the bishop never noticed him. And he said the bishop, he said, man, paint your car. He said, paint your car bright or something, man. Do something spectacular. Then I might notice you. Yeah, so do something to make me notice you. You know what I'm saying?
Hello, Flint. Good morning. My name is Jordan Sheridan. I am a journalist, not from Michigan, but I feel like I'm here more than my own home state. And I've been reporting on the Flint water crisis.
Well, first and foremost, I want to say that the actions from the police department in the last 2 days, I'm fully condemning the actions that have taken place.
What it do, beautiful people? As you can see, I'm on time. Trevor's on time. Good morning, Renee Jackson. That's my sister from the Shy. Fillet for life.
Right.
Good morning. Thanks for tapping in. H. Spragg, Avis Hopkins. Good morning. Kobe Fat, Elizabeth P. Finney, Wanda Smith, Denise in the building. That's Denise coming from Georgia. Good morning. Then we got Asaya Quill, aka Mama Quill in the building, and we got Avis Hopkins in the building. We got Christine Chandler in the building. We got Grace and Peace in the building. We got Michael B in the building. We got Unapologetic in the building. Then that's my sister from the Shy in the building. Then we got Francine Johnson in the building. Debbie Clark, Mr. Thomas, Michelle 69. I want to tell all y'all good morning. And we got Chandra Adams. Chani, am I saying that wrong?
Sandra.
Yeah, I didn't butcher that name. Well, this gonna be one of the days I'm messing up people's names. Nancy Adams, good morning. Salty Chef, good morning. That's my brother from Saskatchewan, Canada.
Damn. Put him back up there for a second.
What it do?
You see the size of that bud?
Trevor, that you're noticing the wrong things. Tasha Lynn, good morning. Bonnie Vanner coming in from Uptown, New Orleans. What y'all know about that? Eartha Logan, good morning. Then we got Reginald Davis, good morning. John Jabor, top of the morning. Queen Anifa, good morning, beautiful, and a super grand rising to you. I ain't going. Keep supporting this from Philly because we going somewhere. I keep telling them, Trevor, we going somewhere.
We're going somewhere. We don't know where, but we're getting there. You guys see how fast he's listed off? He is excited for this show. He is ready.
We're done. We probably gonna be fired after this. Miss Spring Heron of Miss Beautiful Miss Spring. Then we got Deborah O'Neill tapping in from the D. What up, No Games? Good morning to you. Then we got Barb Harrington, Tiffany Annette. Good morning. She tapping in from Jersey. Hey, we love Jersey too. LaWanna Terry, good morning. You see Salty Chef responding back to you, Trevor.
Oh, yeah, it's all love. As long as it's legal where you're at, have fun. If it's not, don't get caught.
Facts. That's how we roll anyway. KZ114, we ain't never abide by the laws, but we abide by this one.
We abide by YouTube.
A show. Maria Carter, good morning, family. Then we got Marcia A. Tarver. Y'all better quit sleeping on Marcia. Y'all steady playing around. She'll make a lie out of you. Ask Candace. Kendrick Jones, good morning. I see the sister and tapped in. Good morning. Good morning. Abundant Fate. Good morning. Then we got my brother Elliot McCann. Elliot, it's a meeting. Hey, what time is that meeting? Is it 4:30 or 5:30?
It's a Wednesday. I think it's a 4:30. I don't know. Winchester will have those details for us
when
she gets in.
It's a meeting today, Elliot. Isaiah Thomas, good morning, good brother. Yo, Thank you for tapping in. Then we got E.A. Simpkins in the building. Good morning to you. Then we got Sweet Cupcake on break tapping in from Georgia too. Then we got Sandra Nichols Martin. Good morning. Miss Kariza Smith. Morning.
Mickey, 1 sec. Since Mr. Elliott brought up that the unconcerned pastors had a meeting, let's just throw this out there for them.
Kamala Buford. Good morning. And the show is sponsored by the Pulpit Hustlers. Pulpit Hustlers.
And you guys already saw the thumbnail.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Michelle Smith. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Andre Holland. Good morning. We got Terry Nixon. Good morning, beloved. Good morning. Sidney Green Sr. Good morning, good brother. Felicia Martinez. Good morning. Y'all know this is the day. Hey, I bet you do. You made a believer out of me when you caught her lying. You caught her lying. Concrete Jungle. Good morning.
She came out with the evidence in glossy. She came out with it in video format. I mean, you ask for it, she gonna give it to you.
Okay, Ellie. We're gonna figure it out, but you know to tune in because I'll send it live to you. So just tap in, brother. Tap in. We got the beautiful Carolyn Hendricks. You see what my sister Renee said. It's 129 of y'all on here. Hit that like button. Hit it now. I want to have to do Javier Ellis. Good morning. Don't make me get off into my what's the name. Sassy Shay. Good morning, beloved. Good morning. Coretta Hodge. Good morning. Don't make me get off into my Marvin Sapp. Lock the door. Y'all want that. So smash that like button.
I'll do something worse. I'll turn on ads. Let's go.
My good brother Michael Cooley tapping in from Greenwood, Mississippi. That's the 662 in case y'all don't know. RJ Cat, I know you finna give him some hard times today. And we got Black Megatron 704 in the house. Good morning. Blessings to you. Blessings to you. Blessings. Kenneth, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Black Megatron said, what it do, Trev and Spacely. Y'all know.
Another day, another dime. You know how it goes, man.
I won't, Felicia, but you gotta. I didn't know if you was ready for this when the show was gonna be sponsored by the Pulpit Hustlers.
Yeah,
I didn't know, because I won't take no more. Just let me get today one, and you got the rest of them till it's over. We just needed today. That's all. We just needed today. David B, good morning. D Dreams, good morning. Floyd Turner, if I didn't say it, I'm gonna say it again. Good morning. And Teresa said, smash that like button. Hit it. And Floyd said to smash that like button, beautiful people. Granny G, good morning. We got Petty Fish in the building. Good morning. I sure am gonna lock the doors till we get what we need. Oh, it's happy birthday. Y'all come on, bumpers. Y'all give a happy birthday to Kobe Fatty, aka Elizabeth P. Finney.
Right.
T. Owens, good morning. Thanks for tapping in. And she coming from the 334. Then we got Merck 76. Good morning. And y'all know this the only Doomis Winters like.
The only one.
Oh, you see, brother McCann said, no, it's pulpit pimping society. Facts.
I like it.
I love it. Cassandra Scott, good morning. Thanks for tapping in. You better believe it. I don't know if God called them, but I know a mayor called them and they showed up.
Man, who's on your speed dial?
For shizzle. L the Golden Child Sharp. Thank you for tapping in, good brother. You not lying. They're going to be mad after today. Tell them to like, share, and subscribe. Let's get to 100 likes to start the show. Tell them, because I ain't bringing Winter Zone until we get there. I'm telling you now.
Winters doesn't even leave the house till 100 likes hit. So
Sunflower 34. Good morning. Thanks for tapping in. Loving me. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hey, cuzzo. Facts. Unconcerned pastors. What's new? Nothing. Oh, y'all know my brother done tapped in.
We have to take that back for a second. They're concerned about their own wallet.
Facts.
It's the same news, just a different day.
The shizzle. Tony Terry, good morning. That's the good brother from Miami-Dade County, 305. They trying to probably want to run us down there. You down there, Trevor. I think they want to get me and Winters down there. They don't even tend to be on here no more.
You know what? Plenty of room on the property, and then we can just build our own studio.
Facts.
Make us better.
Facts. Jazzy Melanie, good morning. Shooting the blank T. If y'all don't know, that's my sister from the South Side, 7th Ward, the Valley girl. What it do? We not playing no more. My cousin said, I can agree with that statement at Trevor Berry.
Which part?
Hey, they is out here playing. Uh-oh. I see the Wickster and tapped in.
Man.
What's up, Wick?
We got to give him a new name. This man's a rabble rouser. I've seen him cause more problems than a mouse in a woman's house. It's great.
Oh, damn, Tony Terry. I thought it was an escape. He said we messed up down here, maybe worse.
Nah, Tony. Messed up down where y'all at. Up here in the sticks, ain't nothing happening. This is what I like.
I don't like that. Crystal Monique, good morning. You know I'm a city guy, man. I'm a city guy. Thank you for tapping in.
I'll put in a sidewalk or something for you.
Right. Lanita Murray, good morning. Uh-oh, Trevor, this is where our money at. This who holding our money up.
Oh.
Ernstine,
oh, hey. Ernstine.
We gotta get that money,
My
baby.
man.
On the budget today. I know we got a
yeah, there's got to be a ARPA resolution for 25,000.
Damn, man, you say you was sending it. You said last Monday we was on there. You ain't the cause of what happened. They broke up, but I'm just saying. But it's we on there today, man. You supposed to have. We found your office yesterday. Eddie, y'all tap into the good brother for 704 Sports Charlotte bound. I might be saying it wrong because today is a rough one for me. JoJo. Thank you for tapping in, JoJo. I've been disgusted with him for a long time, Miss Spring. I've been disgusted with them. Megan Swanson, thank you for tapping in. I got to put Miss Spring comments. I'm very disappointed yesterday with those pastors.
Now, hold on, Miss Spring. Hold on. Just yesterday, they've been, out of sight, out of mind, unless it's a political statement for years now? Come on. I get what you're saying because that was some slimy, sleazy stuff. And I know Tay-Tay was in that chat with me, raising hell. God, I love I think I saw about 13, 14 of you guys in that chat with me. And it was wonderful. We just question after question. And I think they ended it early because of the heat. So you guys did some wonderful work there. Shut down the lies.
Right. Just me. Thank you for tapping in. Good morning to you. Cuz said we'll donate 5 memberships if y'all hit that like button. Y'all don't make my cousin have to do that for the fam. Miss Lewis, good morning to you. Steve Schratt, good morning. Good morning. Thanks for tapping in. See, Ernst he replied. No, Ernst, no.
She had a dream about Mickey once.
No,
we're not doing that.
No. We gotta be real, Ernst. We got to play this real. You said that they can bring stuff up on here because y'all got the office and Winters found y'all office yesterday. So I'll send Winters to your office with our demands that we need. Oh, Trevor can send y'all,
I'll send you guys a nice little business mail. Get a fish and all that. Damn, Eartha Logan with the $20. Thank you guys so much for the love. It pays the bills. It keeps us going. You guys are the reason that we can keep doing this insanity. This insanity is sponsored by no one but the chat. So thank you.
Because they keep freezing us out. So it's what we have, and with the help of y'all, how we keep this thing roll. And you see my beautiful cousin
just like your beautiful cousin just did the same thing.
5 membership. You heard Miss Eleanor Wicker in the building. Thank you for tapping in. Then we got Mama Beverly Biggs. I call her Auntie. Sometimes all depends on where my level of meds at. She might get called Mama or Auntie. I'm just telling you. If I got my meds in me, she might be Mama. Good morning.
Man.
Hey, Ernst, get that money to us. Winters always get that money to us then, man. I ain't asking for my 35. It's going to go up to 65 because that's why she always late. But put us on the books or something. Damn, Ernst. Miss Beverly, thank you again, beloved, for tapping in. New one, what it do? Let me get that new one right now. Did you, Trevor Elliott said, did you email him?
I have not. I'm just trying to figure out something going on here. Let me see if you accidentally ended up in my spam. I've been getting a lot of email lately, and you don't deserve to be in there. You're far better than that.
You set me up, Felicia. She set
Got
me
it.
up and I put her comments up there. Linda Flowers, good morning. She set me up. Oh, Ursa, I got the mail. Just got off the phone, one of the pastors, and I heard his heart. Did you heard it? Who called? It wasn't God. New one with the $5 super chat. What it do? And we say, I see Trio say they tapping, checking in from Miami. Thank you for
Right.
tapping in, good brother. Thank you. Let me
Man.
new one, keep up the good work, and we gonna do that. $5 super chat. We got my good brother Jonathan Joyd and tapped in. Now y'all know this my bro right here. What up, Jeff Johnson in the building? Good morning. Uh-oh. I gotta put her up here. Riri, good mornings. Trevor, this for you.
Good morning, Mickey and Trevor. Question: the pastor that did the talking with the mayor, is he one of the council's pastor? Is that not Liddell's?
You
I'm not
got
100%.
you got me, man. You bust me out. I gotta confess. Yes, that's Liddell's pastor. Latoya Collins, good morning. You set me up with that one. That was a trick question.
Right?
Hey, hey,
Right?
hey, Jonathan Joy. I see pimping ain't easy in Flint, but the preachers got to do and do and do. They don't want to keep it real. We got David B with the $9.99 super chat. Thank
Goodness
you. I didn't
gracious.
want to mess up your name. And you know, like today, I don't think my English is good. I'm probably more on Ebonics today, but hey, it is what
The
it.
English, well, not so.
I don't
Mhm.
know what happened today. You know, maybe it's the lack of me being as they say detoxing. Some days the English language flow off the tongue. Today I feel like I'm kind of down. Oh,
Right.
hold up. Well, Austin Young said Charlie LaDuff doing a segment. Is he doing a segment on 810? How we such a beautiful blessing to the city of Flint, or is he siding with the mayor and his cronies?
Man, how about this? We're getting blessed by chat already. We've had what? 3 donos and gifts given, and we're not even 20 minutes in. You guys are the blessing. I don't think we could really get too much further without you guys. You're amazing.
Oh man, y'all are true. Hey, David B, I will see you there. Linda Children, beautiful. Good morning. Good morning. Detroit boy, what it do, good brother? Thanks for tapping in. Oh my goodness. You know what it is. Sinners down in Flint. I'm talking about the pastor that's down there working with the corruption. Unbelievable. You know, my good brother Otis and tapped in. He chiming in from Bama. I got
Oh
to
man.
show love. My granny Maylu was from Mobile, Alabama. I got to show love to Bama. You know, I just got to show love.
I got in
Of course,
trouble.
see what it do, good brother. What it do. Thanks for tapping in. Then we got Donnell Meredith in the building. I'm just waiting on Lumi to come on for we can start this show up. And beautiful Debbie Clark. Then just
Oh,
she didn't give to
and she got Shantae with that, which amazing. I don't think you could have had a better, you know,
facts.
random gift right there.
Facts. Okay, Miss Biggs said Charlie LaDuff is doing a segment on June 1.
Oh,
Ooh, he better have you on
ooh.
there, beloved. He better have you on there. I'm starting to like Charlie LaDuff even more. Karen Malone, good morning, beautiful. Good morning.
You know what? It'd be nice to actually touch base with him and get Mickey and Wintus on his show or him on the morning bump.
Miss Biggs on there. That's good enough. Emma Williams, good. I'm telling you, I wouldn't mind seeing you on there to keep it 100.
Me and Charlie, man, look,
Lydia McNeely, good morning.
that show would be demonetized so fast. At least you and Wintus have some decorum about yourselves.
Nah, that's why I need you on there. I'm telling you. Shantae Rollins, good morning. And she coming from the Shy.
Oh,
We call it the Windy City, beloveds.
we've been getting so much love from Chicago lately. Like,
We
I
need
don't know what we did, but you guys are definitely amazing. So thank you.
Trevor, I'm gonna need you to walk Sister Renee through. She want to be part of the blue team. She's how you
Oh,
get a blue star.
give me a blue star.
Yeah, how she become a member to get the blue star.
2 seconds, and I will just give her a link because I do that.
Hey, please do that, Ernston. Do that. Miss D, y'all know when Miss D tapped in the building, you ain't playing, you heard. And I gotta get to this wonderful lady that's just popped on. Miss D says, smash that like button and quit playing. Mayor, we talking about y'all and the rest of that administration over there. And y'all know this another one who don't play neither. She don't need no introduction. I just put her name up there.
Yeah, but we all know Miss Eunice.
And dude, she call a ball, a strike, a strike. She don't care which side it is. As many a time she done got me together. And you know what I do? It's all in love. I handle it. That's what it's
Right.
called. Get it together. Trevor, it's a question from you coming in from the good brother. But Cameron Hardy, good morning from Jess Johnson. I just put it on the top for you, player.
It's in the chat, guys, from the 810 News Media Group YouTube itself. Go ahead and tap on that. It'll take you to where you can get into get yourself a star. The bluer the star, the longer you've been here.
Oh, I don't think Trevor's gonna answer that, Jeff, but he
Oh,
said I'll put
you
it
didn't
back.
bring it up for me.
Yeah,
How
I did.
many guns do I own? Just in this room, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I got a total count of upwards like 16. I'm looking to expand it more this year.
He's going for 2,000. Damon just said, Trevor, send me the link to the blue. He just put it in the chat, family. If anybody, I'm a highlight away, put the link at this the link right here. When you see that in the chat, you know that's Trevor. He just dropped that thing. He dropped it like fish out of grease. You know, and he when they put it and you let it dry, it's best to get it while it's hot.
And we just
hold
did
up.
something this morning. Oh, I'm holding up.
My homie done tapped in.
Oh, I'm looking to see Granny. I ain't seen her yet.
Deborah Luna. What's up, beautiful? Deborah Luna. Let me see.
Oh.
Who did I miss? I ain't miss nobody.
Free membership milestone chat. What is this? Hey, if you guys have been a member for long enough, you can have your message highlighted in chat. That's awesome.
Maria Green, top of the morning, checking in and chilling from the shot. Thank you, beloved. We're gonna keep grinding like never before. David,
Mr. David.
Hey, welcome to the blue side.
Right?
Welcome to the blue side. Oh my goodness. I didn't want to leave this person out. Classy K.
Oh, we
Waiting
can't.
on Miss Gladys. You know, we waiting on her to tap in. We waiting on her to tap in, Classy K. But good morning to you. You know what? I think she just been chilling. Let me see what it's so sad to see our people sell their souls for money and clout. Candace lied about not being on the phone. Print copies for the residents tonight. That's a big facto. Somebody need to tell them. Hey, Sashi, what it do?
And new one just joined the blue side as well.
Oh, new one. Welcome to the blue side. I sure am. I'm still waiting on T from the D. T, you better report to the lector, say something.
And since we're talking about council members lying, and we had the unconcerned pastors up there, how about we run it back for a minute and Liddell lying on Dennis with many of those same faces standing next to her. I'm sorry. What credibility do these people think they have? My bad. I shouldn't be calling out too many obvious things. I'm sorry, Mickey.
Don't worry about it. Michelle 69. She said, "Thank you so much, Mickey, Winston, and Trevor, for everything y'all have done. You all have done, and we thank y'all back. Y'all keep us going." Jeff, no problem. Haters, hit that, smash that like button and share this. Odie, what it do, good brother? Good morning.
And new one just gifted. I gifted one. I've been a member. Okay.
Javier Jones said, Sister Renee, welcome to the blue side. Javier said, good morning, family, tapping in from Durham, North Carolina.
Hey, real quick, I don't think she's in here when I said it earlier. Tay, you were ripping them up yesterday in that live chat. You were doing amazing. I don't know why I even typed. You had it all covered.
Renee, welcome to the blue side. Wilma Cobb, thank you for tapping in. Hey, we're going to give y'all a what up, Snowman? And Raphael Bird, good morning. Thanks for tapping in. He coming in from Jackson, Mississippi. That's the 601, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't know how you memorize all these area codes. I don't even know mine.
I try to stay connected with the people, man, when they come in.
Okay.
I stay connected. Don't.
Oh, when you say they coming in.
Don't get over there. Don't even start that today. One thing you're not going to do is start no madness this morning.
One thing for certain, two thing for sure.
Take over for a second, Trevor.
All right. We also got Miss Felicia in here. So good morning. Deborah calling it out, guys. We all know what it is. 40 more likes. Let's see what Tay had to say. And for all the people that were mad, I said Chris Martin is homophobic. They can kiss. I can't say the rest of that. And, you know, it's kind of... Taylor, back me up here. Was there not a resolution in city council just the other day to make sure that Flint recognizes gay appreciation, LGBTQIA plus awareness month, right? And then they have the audacity to put Chris Martin up front. You could not make this up. Oh, I hear Mickey and Wintus making noise over there.
Yeah, you freezing up, Trevor.
Oh, well, I mean, it's kind of chilly. It is just a little bit chilly.
We in the building. And the holy would have been gone. The mayor is up. Religion is down.
Let me know when you guys want those assets. I'm going to pop on into the chat and hang out where I belong. I'll pop on as you need me.
Gotcha. Pastor Nicholas J. Gaddis, thank you for tapping in. And to the Gaddis clan, good morning. Good morning. If I'm missing any of y'all, good morning.
We fuzzy.
Oh, we is. Let me reset it. I don't know how we got fuzzy. It was working. Reload. Let me reload as you said. We fuzzy, right? It's finna up. It's finna.
They could have called me back to the lectern at least. All right, so we got Kobe Fatty, a.k.a. Elizabeth P. Finney, giving out another membership. And I believe our lucky recipient was M. Corsi. Good morning, Pastor Gaddis, ARJ. Oh, Mickey's back, and he's not Fuzzy Fuzz now. I thought it was me, so I wasn't going to say nothing.
It's when she came here, and then everything went down.
Oh. Good morning, Tony. That's my brother.
Everything was running smooth.
And I'm on loving regardless.
Who just hit me with that $4.99? I got
Jazzy Melody.
Tapping in.
Sending love from the 843.
And that's South Carolina. Thank you, beloved. And you know, Deborah Luna just gifted somebody with a membership.
Debbie. That's Debbie. I call her Debbie.
Hey, Cuzzo. Passing out marbles for those who have lost and will return. Hey, you ain't lying. And today's show was brought by the Pulpit Hustlers. That's who sponsored the show today.
Every damn hustler.
Hey, Winters, look at the screen real quick.
Erica Gaddis, good morning.
What happened?
Good morning.
I seen that earlier.
Now you know I gotta shout my brother out when he
y'all
tapped
just
in.
gonna get me. They gonna have me at the altar Sunday.
Marcus Fielder, my brother, tapping in from Fairfield, California, where he told me, Mickey, anytime you ready to come, let's just get out of Flint. And Sassy Shay in the building. What do you mean? Okay, my Muslim brother done tapped in. Bilal.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Oh,
the Kevin Tatum tapped in. Good morning. Yesterday was a lot of madness going on, but they say when God called, only a few show up. The mayor called, and they was running.
Those men that were with the mayor, are those the so-called concerned pastors? Good damn question, Jazzy Melody. But first, shout out to ATN News Media Group and the greatest producer in the world. We call him Space Lee Sprockets around here. Today, we're going to call him Minister Mick.
And Kendra Weathers, good morning, family.
Not done.
Go ahead.
And then to the greatest graphic designer in the world, Trevor Berryhill. We call him Trevor around here, but today we're just going to call him Pimp Trev.
Lois Fletcher. And y'all know what time it is, family. With further ado, we up at the 9:29. What's the
blast
9?
That in my
Let's roll. roll, baby. Give them the weather.
It's
Give them
hot.
the weather.
It's gonna be hot today.
Give them the weather.
It's gonna be hot.
But what's the weather? Can you break it down to
It's 67 degrees right now, and it feels like 67 degrees right now. Today we got a high of a brisk 86 with a 1% chance of rain. It's going to be partly cloudy early, mostly sunny with gusty winds developing this afternoon. Winds west-southwest at 20 to 30 miles per hour. Winds could occasionally gust over 40 miles per hour. So I think that might break them little switches down that he planted over in Gundry Park. All I know is 86 today, and they're trying to pass a budget. What am I trying to say?
We in for some trouble. There's some trouble weather coming.
It's getting hot in here.
And so, Mickey, are you saying this from the sister Sassy Shay? I didn't want to answer this question, but y'all put me on blast. So, Mickey, are you saying more show up for the mayor than for God? If you want my honest opinion, I don't know who done called these people.
Oh, Lord.
Let's say about Fitty Fitty. Maria Green, thank you for tapping in.
I haven't had a chance to watch it yet.
You haven't?
But
Sir Gregory, good morning. Ashley Gaddis, good morning.
Wait a minute, we need like 20 more
Pop
people.
Gaddis,
we need
good
300.
morning.
I can't start talking with 281 people.
Well, y'all know what time it is?
Oh, 200. Come on. Keep on coming in.
Don't get them up. She ain't saying nothing else.
I'm not telling y'all about them past.
Y'all gonna have to look at me now.
Uh-oh.
Lock the door.
Lock the door.
This is what we're going to, either 300 or I'm going to go on here and start begging for money. I'm telling you, it's easier to just pop up on here 300. Blakey Gaddis, good morning. It would be easier. Y'all don't want me to have that little electrical plate going around, do y'all? I'm just saying. Saying, do y'all want to see Otis?
200 likes? We gonna get to 300 people. I mean, y'all got a choice.
Yeah, we trying to make it easy for y'all. I don't want my face up. I know y'all ain't came to see me, but I can't show her if y'all don't do right. Now we not gonna I'm not gonna beg y'all. What's up, Maxter in the building? What's up, Angie?
Angie. Okay.
Is you in the country?
Who? Oh, you talking about Angie?
Yeah, I gotta make sure she in the country.
She in Ghana.
I know. You see what Tay said? She said, Mickey, when you told her it's locked the door, she said last night she lost it. I was.
We got 290.
Hey, we getting up there. Can I take up the collection? Hey, Sir Gregory, that's where we going. Charlotte Burr, thank you for tapping in.
Oh, Sister Renee got her blue star. Lord have mercy.
Yeah, Trevor put that together.
All right then.
We hold up. Stanley Wood. I know you're gonna be at CEC Council today, my God.
Hey, Barb.
Stanley will be there. What Barb? Okay, Barb in there.
Barb says ain't nobody come to see you, Otis.
I know it don't hurt my feelings, but they know who gonna be here to start the show.
That's true.
They know who's gonna be here.
You gonna be on time.
That's one thing.
And I'm gonna be here at 9:30 or 11.
It don't matter. She's like, in this third world country called USA. That's what she said. She back in Flint.
Oh, in the third world
country. Yeah. She back in Flint.
I feel her.
I feel you.
Yesterday was a long day.
Was it?
So listen, it was a press conference. The mayor. So
you got to be. When was it a press conference?
Now that's what I was trying to figure out because I got an invite to come.
Well, I don't get what I'm the one be recording, and that's what you get. Who invited you first? If I can cuss them out.
I ain't gonna put it out there because they might chop the head off.
Hold up.
But I was invited.
Hold up. Do you know this person right here? Melody Relaford, thank you for tapping in.
Good morning.
Welcome to the morning
Good
bump.
Good morning, Miss Melody Rutherford.
Is that from the school board?
That's Miss Melody Rutherford from the school board.
Hey, thank you, Miss Melanie Relaford, for tapping in from the school board.
Yes.
And then we got Big Mama Gaddis in the building.
That's
Good morning.
The one who told the school board we need to start calling these people back and see where our money is being spent.
Hold on, who is this Midwest Receivable Solutions? Like, who is this call? Let me handle this call right. Hold on.
Well, can't you step in the office or in the hallway? Like, he is just so... Okay, let me carry this on. So this is what we're about to talk about. So yesterday, after we left here, I had got an invite while we were sitting here. I was looking at it. They was like, hey, we having this conference for peace, or there's a conference for peace or something that's going on today, and I'd like to get your opinion, blah, 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 blah. And so I asked 2 questions like, well, where is it and what time? Well, unfortunately, they must have said, we asked Winters. Y'all knew I wasn't gonna get back there in that mayor's. That was in the mayor's conference room right from his office. You can't get back there. So I didn't know where I was it a setup? Was y'all trying to get me to come downtown to get arrested? I mean, I don't know. But anyway, we was looking at this press conference for peace or unity by the pastors with the mayor. It was all confusing to me. It was all Trevor, let me send you this. Trevor, you got the picture of the pastors, because I think everybody needs to know who the pastors were that were up there. Where you want me to send Messenger?
You know what? 2 seconds, I'll get it myself.
Okay.
I just need to go to the city of Flint space. And I'm just going to go straight to that funny little meeting that they had. Hit pause and print screen.
Listen to what Tony said. Them invites hit different. Facts. So,
do you want it up now?
Oh, you see what Ernst & Young said? Just got a call from Charlie LaDuff. Due to technical issues, show will be postponed. But he did confirm that Miss Beverly will get an invite. Now, that's the show that I can't wait to see.
I was saying I want to see you and Mickey on there. I didn't know Ms. Bev was going to be there. That's going to be a fire show. We all got to take a look at that.
Me and Mickey ever get on Charlie LaDuff, it's a wrap.
It's over. You won't need me no more.
No. You come with us. It's 3 is a game.
All right. Well.
So listen.
Here, let me throw up these gentlemen for you.
And while he's putting that up, Pastor Montez Warren did a live. Montez Warren Church Without Walls, right across the street.
Is that the dude in the lighter colored suit on the right there?
Yeah, there you go. Montez Warren right there with the blue jacket, with the pink shirt, with the glasses on, and the wedding ring with the navy blue pants. That's
the most out of place looking gentleman there.
I know who I was talking about. So his
thank you, beautiful
Montez Warren. He did a live yesterday evening.
Called out or something?
He said that one person called him. He's seen a couple Facebook posts. I seen one by my homeboy Jay. He said, if these is any of y'all pastors up here, y'all need to find that church. That's what Jay posted. Until I found out who they was. So let's go from left to right. Let's go from left to right so everybody will know who we are talking about. These are the pastors that were called to stand with the mayor.
You said it's called by God?
Mm-hmm.
Did I miss
something? No, this is a power apparently higher than God.
Sheldon, Ed,
Bubba Gaddis. Good morning. Keisha, Denise. Good morning. My bad. I'm letting y'all go ahead.
The first one that is standing there is the one that spoke the other night at the council meeting, the concerned president of the concerned pastors, Pastor Alfred Harris from Saints of God Church. That's him right there, the tall one.
Which one? That wasn't the one that was sitting there. I'm saying that wasn't the one that was sitting there when Sister Taliba got escorted out. Kevin Earls. Good morning.
Yeah, that's the concern one.
You see how I slid in and got my telling people? Okay, go ahead.
That's him. That's him.
He seemed real concerned.
That was the concern one right there.
Okay.
Then the next one standing to him, the shorter one, is Pastor Michael Pettigrew. I believe his church is St. Luke.
Good thing I'm not a Christian.
On Coldwater Road. Is it Coldwater or Carpenter? It's one of them streets. It's either Coldwater or Carpenter. And he's also the pastor of Carrie Nelson. That's Carrie Nelson's pastor right there.
Oh, you got to be bullying.
Well, I'm just saying, I'm just showing the circle, like how everything connects. That's all I'm doing is showing the connection.
Well, good morning, beautiful pastors. This all was on that picture yesterday. Good morning to y'all.
And so Pettigrew is also, if you've heard his name a lot, if you listen to, or I don't listen to, but when I turn it on a couple of times, I heard Pastor Pettigrew praying for the cross man, the one that's standing there with his mouth open, nearly on his little show that it comes on Saturday. If you want to come to 810 so you get some more viewers, nearly, we'll take some ARPA money, put a resolution in, we can help you out.
Thank you, Reverend James West.
So
Jim
then,
Gaddis.
Jim
Go ahead.
Gaddis.
Go ahead.
So then the next one standing at the podium.
Who was that one?
That is magical Mayor Sheldon Neely.
Oh my goodness, that ain't Jesus.
Shit, I wish I would.
Okay,
Must be a power higher.
I wish I
that
would.
ain't Saint Peter.
Nah, I ain't gonna do that.
Is that Luke?
I ain't gonna call him nothing.
Matthew?
Call him.
I was just trying to figure what the call was. That's all I'm saying. My bad.
Then the man standing in the back by the wall.
Who was that?
That's the one who gave the order to snatch all the people out the car during the protest. That's the Flint Chief of Police, Terrence Green.
Oh my goodness, I love the police.
Since when?
Because we live and doing this show.
Oh, okay. So then the taller statue one with the raised eyebrow and the back haircut.
Hold up. Now that's the one that's the one right there that said God had talked to him and the bet on Kansas City Chiefs and they lost that Super Bowl.
No. That's the one right there that said about the other pastor. Well, actually, the ambassador, LaShawn Johnson's pastor, who was used to be pastor, a rising star. That's the one who said he was gay when you hired him and gay when you fired him.
Dog, that ain't
the audacity.
Him right here, the one that be sucking up to Dana Nessa.
No, that's the one when they burnt down Rose campaign headquarters who said that his cameras on his church that's right across the street.
That's Liddell Pastor.
Wasn't working.
Is that Liddell Pastor?
That is Liddell Pastor.
Hey, wait, Wintus. Isn't that the one that when Liddell was sitting there lying on Dennis was standing behind her and endorsing her and then calling for Dennis to apologize?
Yes.
That's him.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
That's him. His name is Pastor for Bishop. He's a bishop.
Oh, Bishop.
Bishop, because church of God in Christ. Bishop Christopher Martin.
Oh my goodness.
He got promoted to a chess piece.
That's the one. He's a bishop.
That's the one to be got. He got the phone. He got the phone line to God.
He's the bishop.
He the one talked to God. He said God told him that the Kansas City Chiefs was gonna win the Super Bowl.
He over AC Dumas. Oh, y'all got.
Oh,
I said that.
Hey, ain't that the same one?
I wasn't ready for that.
Somebody was on
that's
the
like
phone.
the Church of God in Christ jurisdiction or whatever, and AC is like a deacon down here, and
he a deacon.
Hey, Vic,
that's what God told me. I ain't seen him doing no deacon.
Well, right
you
now.
You can figure yourself out as to whether we're clowns or not for the next 24 hours. Stay tuned to the show.
Who did that?
Vic Arrington. I don't know. I guess he's here to defend his pulpit pimp, pastor.
Okay. Give him 24 hours.
Oh, yeah, he got 24. He can hang around and come back tomorrow, and we'll go ahead and show what we got.
Clowns, or was he calling them clowns?
I don't know. He said y'all.
Oh, never mind.
Oh, wait, never mind. You know what?
Yeah.
That was probably a mistake, and I can't read. How do I undo myself?
Right.
Oopsie.
I have to go back and look at that.
My bad.
Okay, now just keep going.
Yeah, keep going. Don't ding.
Okay,
I will apologize.
No. I'm glad y'all got to talking because I had to shoot a couple. I had to do.
We got stuck on the bad bishop.
Okay, so then the next one standing to him. I like him. That's Pastor Turner from Grace Emmanuel.
Who?
Pastor Raybon Turner.
Who is that? I don't know none of
Grace
this
Emmanuel Missionary Baptist Church over there on the
7th
corner.
Ward?
Yeah, on the corner of
Averill and Lippincott.
No,
Lapeer. My
Lapeer.
bad.
Yeah.
Streets are hard for me.
Pastor to a lot of great parishioners. That's all I got to say.
I have to put one thing up real quick because I just got called out properly. I read just about as well as LaShawn and Cynthia. That is 100% my bad.
What's the who's the next pastor? Do we know who are they? Oh,
so the next one in the baby blue with the pink shirt with the navy blue pants and the glasses. That's Pastor Montez Warren from Church Without Walls. Now he did a live yesterday.
He was eating them chips.
He was eating them chips. That's all I seen. The chips messed me up. I couldn't watch anymore after that because I had to start getting ready for the show. But I put it in reboot. I think I shared it on my page too with a because maybe y'all should find out what y'all going for downtown before y'all go. Because anytime unity and peace come from the mayor's office downtown, after y'all seen what happened on June 1st, that's bullshit. I'm just saying, I know y'all listening. Y'all cuss too, pastors. I know y'all cuss, okay? So then the one standing behind him, hold on, let me get his name.
Yeah, that dude is actually the one that I couldn't get into our thumbnail.
You couldn't get him into your thumbnail?
Into the thumbnail because he kept hiding behind that other gentleman or out of sight of the camera. Like his body language says, I don't want to be here.
Well, baby, all you had to do was use his ex-police force picture.
I don't know who he is.
Well, this is Pastor Jermaine Reese.
Oh,
former police officer at the City of Flint Police Department. Former police and corrections training director at the Grand Rapids community.
Oh my
Professor of criminal justice at Henry Ford College. He is pastor of the Friendship Missionary Baptist Church on DuPont Street.
What's up, Rodney Thomas, my brother, Raymond Strickland?
What's up, King Rodney?
A. Jones, good morning. Who was the pastor that Devontae Powell when he had crashed out?
Oh, Devontae Powell wrote a nice little a little thing on Facebook about this.
Oh, he did?
Maybe y'all should call everybody if you want unity.
Right.
We all should be included.
I didn't see Brother LaRon there from the Nation of Islam.
I don't think Brother LaRon Minister LaRon X.
I'm just saying I didn't see
that. Got a call.
I don't see any imams there.
I mean, I'm looking through the picture now. Y'all know I wear glasses. Sometimes things are hard for me to see, but I ain't the smartest. This is my Flint education. Let me see how many pastors we got.
Child, you know what? You done made the connection. 6. It must be the street because most of them. 1, 2.
I count 6 pastors.
Well, she was saying like the pastors on DuPont Street.
But I'm saying I count. But hold up.
3.
What other brother that's on it? He on DuPont, ain't he?
Friendship, the one. If we start from the right, the ex police man, he on Friendship. That's on DuPont Street. DuPont, close to Dayton.
What's up, good brother Loomy?
Pastor Montez Warren is on DuPont, down or right across the street from Cathedral of Faith. Cathedral of Faith is right behind Hasselbring on Holmes and Home and DuPont. So all 3 of them on DuPont. Like I said, Pastor Turner from Grace Emmanuel was on the corner of Lapeer and Averill. And then Shorty Mac, Pettigrew, he over there on Coldwater, Carpenter, one of them. And then the big concern one, I don't know where he at. I don't go to. I ain't never seen this church.
Shalita in the building. What up? What up, beautiful?
Tony said, well, why they ain't call Pastor Thrillkill?
Why ain't no priest there? A rabbi not there?
No.
Like where's the? I'm just saying, what's going on?
The only concern was, but you know what? It was a pastor that y'all keep talking because it was another pastor.
I'm just checking
from the People's Church that pinned the comment. Let me see if I can.
Oh, I actually
uploaded one. You late, man.
Oh yeah, give me a second. I got to track it down, but I did take a screenshot of that earlier.
I think I did too. I just
we already had a show together. We be usually working on the show at night.
Where is
definitely at 5 in the morning? Me and Trevor be up getting this together.
So his name is Matthew Hogue Smith.
Yeah, Mr. Hogue. And I think I dropped that into.
I was gonna let you butcher the name because I said that when I was saying it to Trevor. I said I don't want to mess nobody's name.
Hogue from the People's Church of Flint.
He didn't get a call?
Well, this is what he said. He said, I want it to be known, given this newest press conference, that not all, capital ALL, not all clergy are on the same page, and that there were those of us who were not even invited to this press conference, especially the younger clergy. This group does not speak for all clergy, and we cannot be on the same page if we aren't even invited to the table. Here's the press release I put out last week before this united clergy, he said, press conference. And so here's the press conference. It says, oh, hold on. I ain't got my glasses on. As a local pastor, I don't want to read like LaShawn. I'm going to turn this way. As a local pastor serving a congregation that cares deeply about the health and dignity of every person in Flint, I am calling on Mayor Sheldon Neely to bring forward a budget that reflects compassion, fairness, and responsibility. Flint needs leadership that puts people first above politics, agendas, or pet projects. A city budget isn't just about balancing the books, it's about moral document. It shows what we value and who we're willing to fight for. Right now, we need a budget that truly honors the lives of Flint residents, one that invests in mental health, supports working families, strengthens community safety, and starts healing the long-standing inequalities our city has carried far too long. I've sat with families dealing with housing loss, with kids stuck in underfunded programs, with neighbors who feel like City Hall has forgotten them. I don't need a report to tell me folks are exhausted. They are. They're tired of being asked to wait while their needs are sidelined. Mayor Neely has a chance to do something bold, something that centers justice and gives our community the tools it needs to thrive. This is about more than just funding lines on a spreadsheet. It's about who we are and what kind of city we want to become. We don't need another delay. We need leadership rooted in hope, integrity, and courage. We need a moral budget, and we need it now. And that again is from Matthew Hogue Smith, Reverend Matthews Hogue Smith from the People's Church of Flint.
Downright diabolical. Downright diabolical.
So, I mean, it's been a many of the pastors on the sisters line, and they didn't get no call. I'm just saying they didn't get, all of them didn't get a call. Sheldon, you know they all didn't get a call.
And once again, this is what I be saying. Y'all acting like, let me just wake these pastors up, because I know they looked in their Bible plenty of times, but it ain't registering. God never stood with the corruption government. He stood with the people. Carmen Lewis, good morning, beautiful. Thanks for tapping in.
I got a quick little recap of the entire press conference, if I can play that real quick.
Go ahead.
Knock yourself out.
Get it.
Today, several members of the clergy have gathered today with a common theme and a common purpose. And that common theme and purpose is unity for our entire city. As our mayor have said, we have watched many things transpire in our city in the last several weeks. And as men who represent churches and represent families and represent people and represent the voice of God in this city, please lower the temperature in our city and make sure that we propel a system of unity and one voice. The resilience we have as a people and our ability to work together and support and pray for Flint's finest, our men in blue who work hard to protect our streets. Our leaders who are elected in this city, whether it be council, whether it be our mayor, whether it be any person in our school board, we must collectively work together for peace and unity. Own community. So of course, we have to be supportive of those who represent us in government.
Your kids gonna be janky, 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 cause you didn't vote. Your kids gonna be janky, just janky, janky. Yo people, just janky. Yo schools, janky. Yo taxes, janky. Yo water, just janky.
Hey.
Yes, we're there only to protect and serve. That's it.
Of the mayor's side.
Whose side are they on?
Of the mayor's side. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
That's a church song we sing. Where do you stand?
With the mayor.
Who's on the Lord's side?
Well, they definitely stand on the left side of this thumbnail that we got up right now.
Side.
I know they upset with us right
yes,
now,
it is, because it's 350 people watching.
And the mayor team is watching.
So when you go to church on Sunday, just ask your pastor, where do you stand? Who's on the
Look, let me just get this really blunt right now. If you see one of your pastors up here, one of your religious leaders up here, just know they ain't doing the work of the Creator. I don't care what faith you are. No. If they are supporting this kind of evil, where they are ripping old men from cars. This is coming from me. This ain't the views of 810. This is the view of Trevor. If they are supporting ripping old men from cars or assaulting old men in council chambers,
I got you there.
if they are supporting that, they are not supporting the word. You need to find yourself a new religious leader.
Well, do you think maybe they didn't see the protest with the people getting pulled out the car?
If you
look, it is on every news station, every YouTube channel. I typed in looking into Flint because I was playing with our hashtags this morning. If they didn't look it up, then they are out of touch with their congregation. They don't need to be in that pulpit anyway.
Facts.
Pastor Warren, call us.
And you think
810-610-7851.
And this the thing. And you think that ain't nobody in that congregation don't know what's going on. Ain't nobody talk. How did he get a call about his name being mentioned? So you mean to tell me ain't no people that's in his crew is paying attention what's going on the hottest show in Flint, Michigan from 9 to 11. We messing up channel 12, M Live,
5,
Michigan 5, all them suckers together. All them suckers together. You crazy. And we killing 1420 during the AC Dumas time.
Give us Mickey. Put her ass up there on the cross. That's what they gonna say. They gonna let me hang there.
Then you know who killing the nighttime.
Who? AC?
Nah. We them ones.
Oh, I thought he was talking about AC.
They got the nighttime.
After dark. Flint right. After dark.
Okay. Give me back together.
Malachi Doc, what it do?
So I was not impressed by that.
For sure, Malachi.
I feel like using the clergy, like I said in my statement that I put out on Facebook this morning, it's a disgrace to hide behind the clergy. Where were y'all at when the old people was getting their ass? I mean, seriously, I'm just gonna call it like it is. When they was getting their ass whooped by the police during that peaceful protest, because clearly y'all seen that it was seniors that was driving the cars because they felt comfortable going over to Maurice Davis Park.
Facts.
Mm-hmm. They couldn't walk from downtown to Dayton Street. It's no traffic downtown on Sunday because y'all got every damn thing closed down there. It ain't nowhere for us to go downtown. So the seniors said, well, let me drive, because, you know, they came up during the civil rights movement.
Did they?
And they didn't see nothing wrong with driving because they didn't got walked and sprayed and all of that shit before. And I mean, the audacity to pull a lady out of a car who birthed a police officer. I mean, that was just crazy.
That's a choice.
Gwen Walford. I mean, she birthed her police officer daughter. Just couldn't believe this shit.
I know, probably hot as fish grease.
Her mama being led away in handcuffs, spread out on the hood of the car at the young age of 70 plus years old.
Women don't get older than 22.
And then you had Mr. Terrence thrown down on the bricks.
No, pulled out of a moving car.
Oh, yes, I forgot. The car wasn't in park. Thank God Miss Biggs wasn't in the front of it.
And no other people were standing out there. Could have got ran over.
Because you seen how the car went and the damn door was just...
And let's not forget Chester. I've been saying his name wrong.
Chester.
How he got dead yesterday, during that time. Because you can't have a dialogue with these police officers. Not all, but the ones they sending up there are assholes. I'm just going to be honest. I like some to be up there, but especially then how Sister Taliba got treated as a
let's not get Debbie. They knocked the damn wind out.
Yeah. I was finna say Debbie got hit in the chest. And then that guy said, I'll do it again.
And I'll do it again. That's what he said. And then, like you said,
Miss Gladys.
Miss Gladys.
She needs shoulder surgery. Shoulder surgery.
Did we not do a snap cam and watch Art's head just go?
That's what I was just saying. That's why I keep doing this, because I was trying to think. Art, they got his ass. So it's like pastors. This is y'all understand? Y'all missed that. I'm just saying. Did y'all miss that?
And Debbie can't even file a charge.
No, because internal affairs in Flint falls underneath the mayor's purview. Do you think that the mayor is actually going to permit an investigation against something that he allowed, that he expressly told them to do? You can't get no justice there unless the people start pushing forward for the justice. Because you don't have no backup at your churches, at least those.
You know what did Pastor Gaddis say? Are they Flint pastors? Hold on, Pastor Gaddis. Let me check that out and see real quick. Let me see what it tells me.
Oh, Miss Gladys in the building.
What's up, Miss
There
Gladys?
she is. Just talking about you.
Yeah, we're gonna get to you in a minute, Miss Gladys.
We was just talking about used people.
Let me see. Pastor Warren lives in Davison, Michigan. Okay.
Oh, he don't stay in Flint?
Yo,
Pastor
Mr.
Harris,
Stripling.
Warren pastor, he lives in Flushing, Michigan. Okay.
Oh, he don't stay in Flint?
Let me see. Jermaine Reese, that pastor from Friendship. I don't know where he stay at. He from Ohio.
Smart man.
Pastor Tana from Grace Emmanuel. I'm just gonna take a guess and say he don't stay in Flint. Now, Pastor Pettigrew say he stay in Flint.
And they won't let Miss Beverly Biggs file.
St. Paul Baptist Church.
Mm-hmm. I have to answer this question real quick. 6 out of
and then we know
God, there's so many churches in Flint, but these are some of the most popular and definitely some of the most influential churches in Flint.
Oh,
these are
where?
Those guys.
No, the hell they ain't.
This man in the center, right off of Neely's left hand. You're telling me he doesn't have any pull?
Who? You said off of his left hand?
Right hand would be your left.
That man right there, he has schemed, dug ditches, and stabbed his way to the top.
Oh, hold on.
Of the bishop.
But there are plenty of good churches in Flint. Let's be sure that's true.
Not to cut y'all off.
Grace Emmanuel is a mover and shaker.
Hold on.
And that's the only one I see up there that's a mover and shaker church. Church without walls. That's it.
I'm thinking as Melanie Relliver said, how can Flint heal and move forward? I'm a quote the honest, one of the realest I seen do it, Mays. Tell them people to step down and do right for the people. If you really want to heal Flint, do right for the people. If you're going to really do right, quit saying up here that this water is good and the water not good. Quit sending 2 budgets up there. One is a real one a fake one. If you want to know by telling the truth, quit lying to the family here. And if that's what you're going to start.
Stop having cops beat up on old people is a really good place to start, Miss Melody.
And quit lying. Quit lying. Like we seen where the mayor said, I have an open door. When we was all up there at Bunch School, and he said, I have open door. You can come visit me on Thursday. Lie. You go, I proved it. When we went down to City Hall, when is his open door? He don't have one. That's what his secretary at the front desk said. He don't have one. Even Shelly Sparks Green said, oh, it's Wednesday. I said, well, he said it was Thursday. She said, well, I don't know. That was all we caught all of this. He lied.
I got another one for you.
Lies.
Yeah. Why was he trying to stop the press conference that the sister right across from me was doing? Calling, trying to stop it.
Oh, not yet, Tony.
Calling it what was it? A demonstration and protest? No, it was a press conference.
Yeah, okay. If you asking this, what about Liddell Lewis? She came down there, and I'm glad you tapped in. She cussed the councilman Maurice Davis out right at Southwestern School. Why is she able still to walk back up in the school? Why is she still able to be around kids with the language that she used? Went to the public library, and I'm waiting to see what them fools gonna do. Excuse my friend. I'm waiting to see what them beautiful people gonna do at the public library. Well, she cussed Pastor Thomas out the second time in front of people. Why did it take so long for an investigation to go down? Because she called her and Candace tried to go to Sister Muhammad down into the board to get her removed. Let's start there first. Let's start with some of the pettiness that you see.
Like I said, you cannot heal until you quit lying.
Facts.
Quit lying to the people, and then we can all heal together. Until then, it's going to always be division. But division will always be amongst us. Let's not forget that. You're not going to have peace and unity with everybody. But I don't like how he tries to escape and hide behind the preachers. Like, well, let me go get another cross embroidered on my hat and call some more preachers to come up here and stand. If you haven't noticed, it ain't not one church in Flint that's filled to capacity on Sundays, okay?
Facts.
So, and half of the people that go to these churches, they coming in from outside of Flint.
Facts.
Let me cool down for a second and rightly address the question. How does Flint heal? First, you have to do what we're trying to do right here, right now, which is admit that there's a problem. If the city government of Flint is not going to admit that there's a problem, that the city government of Flint has lied to the residents has continued to lie to the residents, is lying to the residents, is squandering funds meant for the residents' betterment and quality of life, then you're not going to get anywhere. But first it has to be called out. And until that we get people in there voted in that are going to acknowledge this fact and start telling the truth and start directing funds to where it improves the people's quality of life, you're going to get what you got.
I like that from Mr. LC to you. Let's put a call to action to the real pastors of Flint. It's time to call them to the carpet. Where are the righteous pastors?
And it's a question.
We're going to find out really soon.
And it's a question for you from New One.
What did New One say? Question for Winters. Do you think the mayor did that for optics for Washington, D.C.? Nobody gave a damn in Washington, D.C.
Washington, D.C. can't see Flint. They're blind.
They ain't thinking about this. He did that for optics for the Black community. Okay, because he see the community is waking up. He see that we are no longer silent. We are tired. Now they're telling us, you think they would have listened to the triple, quadruple billionaire Ridgeway White and give the people their money from the water settlement. And then here come this little mayor right behind him. Oh, well, give the money out from the water settlement because he knew that they was going to listen to the Mott man. And then there was an article yesterday was saying what? They ain't going to get no water settlement money until when?
Summer or early fall.
They keep pushing it back. The attorneys have left Flint. Every damn body that got to do with this water settlement has left. Said, call us if you need us. We going back to Florida. Here go a phone number, address, permanently closed, building shut down. But the attorneys got paid.
Yeah, no, they didn't leave Flint. They quit.
People are tired. And if you can't realize that, and Nelly, we all know where you stay at because we seen that damn march where that casket pulled up in front of your house.
Right.
You hear the cars racing up and down Chevrolet Avenue. You hear the gunshots down there at that gas station where somebody is killed at least every 2 or 3 months.
But check this out from Mr.
You hear this shit. You right there in the hood.
Oh, it's 2 questions we got to address. This first one with Mr. LC to you. Neely did that to pass an unbalanced budget. He asked the pastors to try to convince the people for him to pass that unbalanced budget.
Well, then that's when you go typing in their names into that Laura and see how many of them got 501c3s.
Facts. And this for you, this Melanie Relaford. Thank you. I believe in Flint. Have a great day, everyone. But you got to believe in Flint for everybody and not for the ones who can be able to afford to stay here, though, Melanie. And that's the thing. You also, if you believe in Flint, we got to do better with the school board. There's no way that kids are graduating from Southwest to reading with a 3rd grade level. That's not me coming up with this. I'm not going to get it. The teachers, people who work over there, they're saying this. I mean, if we're going to do better, you can't believe in Flint falling apart. That's just my humble opinion. But go ahead, Winters.
I mean, that's you made a great point. I mean, you see pastors and the mayor standing up there talking about passing a budget that's clearly not balanced. Well, no, the first one that he presented was $4 million.
4.2.
Okay. And then the second one that he tried to slip in was
13.4.
Okay, so the balance wasn't budget wasn't balanced, but Trishelle said yesterday.
That's a goalie right there. That's a
goalie for that one.
That's a goalie right there.
Attorney Trishelle Young Bowling said yesterday at the Ethics and Accountability Board that she believes that one of Judy Priestley when she read that definition of the balanced budget, and now she believes that the budget is balanced and it needs to get passed and everything. But I couldn't understand that meeting yesterday because they slashed the damn ombudsman's budget to nothing.
I've got a quick question, and it's in direct rebuttal to the definition of balance there. I'll put it like that so I don't get in too much trouble. Okay. Has the city of Flint for this budget allocated any special funds that will not be redone next year? The answer, as far as I've seen, is no. So, as they're relying on $40 million from the ARPA funds, then next year, won't they be upside down now close to $50 $53.4 million. And that's not even accounting for inflation and adjustments to the market prices for things that they're doing. So does that actually count as balanced, or is that kicking the can down the road? Except that can is turning from a can into, I don't know, a cement mixer that's about to hit Flint next year, if they try to even think about passing that budget without cutting a lot of that pork off. I'm sorry, that money gets to me, especially when it's other people's money that a third party is spending. It pisses me off.
Yeah, this was new one said. Rochelle was quoting the Uniform Budgeting and Accounting Act, also known as Act 2 of 1968. But see, that's the game that they play. But Trishelle Young, I will say that you a hell of a blocker on there. And so is Joe King. Let me tell y'all, when Joe King came up, I knew about that law that they was bringing up. I'm like, but you see how he not a come stand in for the mayor too. When they said they didn't come to him, I'm like,
he drove back 11 hours.
To come back for what?
I drove because
to defend the mayor.
If it wasn't for me, I wouldn't have quorum.
They ain't gonna have it anyway. I'm gonna say this.
I was happy because yesterday was the first meeting they had since February.
That is diabolical.
February.
Diabolical.
Flint's Ethics and Accountability Board.
I'm down there to the stage where I'm gonna be honest with you. They got to do better on the ENA board. I'm talking about
they got to show up.
People, if you're on the board, you got to show up to the board.
How we gonna get anything done when y'all don't show up?
If you're not up there fighting for the people, you got to show up. I understand why, because we had Patrick, why he sent in his letter of resignation.
Patrick is resigning
from the board.
Joe King is leaving.
Yeah, Joe King. I understand.
So
why
when
Joe
are they
King,
ever gonna get?
They not gonna have nothing.
You got Judy who says she will not
put nobody on there.
You got Candace who has not appointed anybody.
Basically,
and then you got the ninth ward, Jonathan Jarrett, who needs to appoint somebody. Who I think Miss Gladys Williamson would be perfect.
Facts.
I'm just saying. They
need to be honest with you. They do. If you're not showing up, I'm telling you, the board really should be tore apart. Disbanding until they can get people on there, because with Patrick leaving, and you heard Joe King, he said he done, and I understand Joe King. Why Joe King? He drove 11 hours to come to a meeting.
But I'm not going to do it anymore.
And I get it with the people on there. To me personally, and I'm just gonna say this, I felt like, but hey, Leon had the right to pick who he want to be.
What?
She says, what is the purpose of showing up to the ENA board without an buzz person? I blame, you know what?
They can't pick one because they had no quorum. They can't even talk about the applications. They can't talk about nothing, make no decisions. And the administration ain't gonna let them anyway. But damn, at least if they had quorum, they could try to send out another love letter. Because that's all they do is send out.
Yeah, but you know what? If you get these people, like I feel like Miss Biggs should be able to pick her person. You get them people on there, maybe you'll get some effective stuff going on. Because I still agree with this, and I'm gonna say this again to William Harris, being that president of that ENA board, brother. You got to get a firmer grip on that. It's supposed to be the checks and balances. There's no way that it's looking like every time y'all blocking for the mayor. And I'm just going to say it again. And I know I heard something about saying the media. I don't know why they want to say, if anything, the media. You was right about saying the media. I'm going to give Linda Booth this much credit because she was telling the truth when she said the media switched the story. Fires Channel 12, Mid-Michigan, M Live. I knew who she was talking about because I'm going to go with this. There's nowhere in the you on the ENA board and you can be an you can be an ambassador. That's going against what you are. I look at it like this, either, you know what I'm saying? If that board, if that's not a real thing, why are you playing that, giving this mayor like he can really do this? Ambassador, they need to take that away. How can you even be whole? And I've been telling the president this every time.
Right, Raymond.
Every time you do that, when you letting your people, that the reason the administration don't respect you because you got people on your board that's not going along with what the charter say. How is you gonna say? Remember when she told you, "Oh, we always breaking the charter," but you see they want to sue the council for breaking the charter, right?
Yeah, that's what
But they pick and
supposed to be
choose.
there to make sure that the council is abiding by the charter. The Ethics and Accountability Board holds the council accountable. Ain't that some shit?
That's why it need to be disbanded until they can get all 9 people to pick them a person on there.
This board
It's too
has
much.
been in place for, let me just take a guess and say 8 years.
And what has it proved?
Mays has always said they look like they in their infant stages.
And what it look like now?
They in their infant stages.
Because they study blocking for the mayor.
And they've had some good people to cross through that board, but they can't get anywhere because of what you just said. The mayor blocks them. Now I'm gonna give you 2 examples of the blocking the ombudsman.
Oh,
Well, 3.
yeah.
First, slash the damn budget.
Yeah.
Okay, that was that.
What's
We
up,
going in
common
backwards
sense?
order. The second thing that he did was that he moved them down to the Oak Business Center. Now, it was hard enough coming into City Hall, putting your complaint in to the umbuzz person, who was not really an umbuzz person. I guess I don't even know what her title is because
Mhm.
they let her go at a meeting after executive session. Miss Shaxter Little, who's been there since the last ombudsman, Tanae Dorsey. So I'm sure she has the years of experience now, but they kept moving the goalposts so she couldn't apply for it because she's not gonna go put up with that bullshit that the mayor and the administration been doing. She was like, gonna be honest and tell the damn truth. He don't want that. So he puts a camera outside the umbuzz person's door to see who going in there. It wasn't for their damn safety because they in the basement. Hell, you put a camera, you spend more time putting a camera up outside the umbuzz person than calling the damn pest control people because with all them damn mice and shit running around there in the basement. That was just crazy as hell. And then who going down to the Oak Business Center and put in a complaint? Now, do y'all seriously think somebody's from the Culture Center or the Knife Ward? Shit, from the east side. It's gonna drive all the way over to the damn Oak Business Center. Half of them don't even know where it's at. Liddell says she didn't know where it was at one time, and she had to do the whole damn interview down there with Mickey.
You say what?
Remember when Liddell said she didn't know where the Oak Business Center was at?
When we did that meet the candidate forum, I mean, was doing the interview.
Yeah, like back in 2020, the same time that you interviewed Judy.
But I'm saying he moves the goalpost. Just this board will not be successful.
Never will.
It won't be successful. They need members that are committed, and they need administration that's not going to block their every move. Their every move. So, in my opinion, that board will not be successful because of those 2 factors.
And plus, too many of the mayor friends on there.
Yeah.
I mean, if he council, of course they're gonna pick people that support them. So you think your friend gonna hold you accountable? They should.
When Joe King was on there, you notice how they brought up Billy's stuff, to try to get her off the board. They never brought up when the administration was doing stuff. They never called Liddell Donner. They never brought up the mayor. They never did all of this. You know what I'm saying? But they will always put their complaints on top. Now that I do agree, but you still have to show up to do the work.
Did you guys catch last night that they were planning on breaking the OMA?
No.
Explain.
Sharing a Google document where they can all critique and edit. They could just talk to each other there, and it's not in the open. I'm sorry.
Well, they've been breaking so many rules, man. They're a walking charter violation.
I'm sure,
man.
They are.
I just wanted to quickly pop in and remind people of that because that was a very small detail, but I saw that and I started screaming about it in chat, and someone started screaming about it with me. The thing about the OMA is everything that a board or any sort of government entity is doing is supposed to be open to the public. And while they may actually work on this document, whatever it's supposed to be together, there's a lot of things that they can do on that document that is now no longer in the public eye.
This the stuff, but guess who? But look, who leading the charge? When you think Trachelle should know that, her being a lawyer?
I mean,
President
I would also.
Emeritus.
Huh?
I would.
President Emeritus. Isn't that what they call?
Demetrius.
What'd you say? Demetrius. What's the word? You know what I'm trying to say. Shit, she run the damn board. Let me put it in plain terms.
Oh, okay, yeah. She's the president behind the president. But then again, we also saw a poor performance from that from that attorney last night as well, the one from the city who couldn't figure out if the wording was shall or must. And dude, I don't know how you passed the bar, but I know you have a damn cell phone in your pocket, and the Flint City Charter is online. You can download it in like 2 seconds, and with smartphones today, you can read the damn thing. How could you not figure that out? Did you have to sit there and scratch your head like you don't know? Well, yes, you did. You're paid to sit there and not know, obviously. Just like the last one and the last one and the last one.
Trevor, this for you.
Mark.
Yeah, Mark said, yes, I caught that, Trevor. Also, did y'all catch the trail saying it's okay now for them to cut council pay? That's coming next.
Yes.
You didn't tell them they could do. They said they couldn't. I remember Joe King, but now they coming up with some little trick. What's the name?
Oh, we were using the wrong rule before, so we couldn't do it like that. But doing the exact same thing again, using a different rule. So why couldn't you do it before then? Makes zero sense to me. If you are allowed to do it, then you are allowed to do it. You can use whatever rule you need to, but if it is within your power as the Ethics and Accountability Board, then maybe you should be holding people accountable by holding their pay in the first place. You should have done this years ago.
But now they can't do nothing. And I'm glad Patrick, let me say this, brother, don't let them use you to try to help. And this the mayor, this showing you that the mayor, he got his goalie on there and Trishelle Young.
Mm-hmm.
Patrick, don't let them use you to try to cut them council people pay. Because remember, Brian Larkin only came one time, and that was a vote to count the vote to try to cut the council people pay. Don't do that. But we done with that though. Let's get started.
So last night when we went to the meeting, as Mickey just stated, Brian, he got a new name from Mickey, Brian Ghost.
Yes.
We're gonna call him Brian Ghost St. Patrick Larkin.
Yep.
He was again absent, but he did call in. He called in, so he got an excused absence. He said he wasn't going to be there last night. So the only ones that showed up last night was, let me see, Alicia Williams, Trishelle Young, Mr. King, Harris, Linda Booz, and Patrick Julian. They needed 6 for, why y'all send me that, baby? They needed 6. I didn't even. They needed 6 for a quorum. So then they got started, and they had 2 public speakers last night. One was Michael Clack. He had put in a written complaint already about the incident that happened at council. He said a complaint on certain council members from the June 6th. And so Trishelle was like, this is not the way that you're supposed to do a complaint. He was like, well, I already put in a written one. I called, Miss Shax the Little, and she was taking notes as I was giving her my, complaint. So he said, but I just want to come and inform the board of what happened. And he said that Liddell Lewis had called out 4 times about the man in the blue shirt. So Michael Clack said he was sitting there. He had on a blue shirt, said it was a white man sitting in front of him with a blue shirt on too. She just kept bringing the man in the blue shirt to order. And so Candace said, well, are you talking about Michael Clack? She said, the man in the blue shirt. You know what I meant. And so Clack said he felt like he was targeted. And then he said he felt that way because they were somewhere else and Liddell Lewis mean mugged him. So that was his complaint. He said that hey, he just needed to come let the board know. So then next, Councilwoman Burns was there. And so she was telling them about the mayor, that the mayor presented an unbalanced budget. She know that the E&A board ain't gonna do shit. But at least she came. It's on record. It's in the notes. And so her first one, she had some points. And I hope I got all of them. If not, I'm sure she's gonna go over it. And so she said the first one is with the senior centers. She said the city turned in two applications for funds to the county, and the county said that it was the worst applications that they ever seen, which is true. Which is true. Remember when the lady said that? Mm-hmm. That was true fact. That's what the lady said. It was the worst applications that she ever seen. And so then she said she was also concerned about the mayor encouraging employees to write statements out against council. And I agree with her on that. I've never, ever, ever What company can you work for? And like, I see council as the board of directors, okay? Even though they co-equal branches of government. Usually you got the CEO reporting to the board. So the mayor and the council is supposed to work together. But you got employees under the mayor's administration, i.e. shameless, that writes, these long ass Facebook posts, the press releases, whatever they want to call them nowadays, statements, and put them out on Facebook. But they say that we gaslight the community. What the hell are they doing?
Gaslighting the community.
Getting people mad at council to pass an unbalanced budget for their benefit.
That's gonna hurt the residents in the future.
Already gonna hurt the residents. Where you gonna get the money from to pay for the people to keep their jobs? And so she kept going, and she made sense. She said, listen, let's talk about the opioid money.
Facts.
What happened to it? Mayor Weaver put in a lawsuit for opioid. $8.1 million they received in the opioid settlement money. She said, what are they doing with the opioid money, and where is the plan? She said, I've been also asking for a comprehensive public safety plan. She's also went on in detail to say that the women's locker room in the Flint Police Department, they got the back part. It ain't been updated since the 70s.
And that's downright diabolical.
Are you kidding me?
Can you imagine what it's like if it still did like from the 70s?
It probably stank. And then so she went on to say, this is the most important one that everybody need to clue their ass into. The employee pension fund. If you used to work for the city of Flint, it's kind of underfunded. So she let me know, and the rest of us know last night that was watching, that we're supposed to be making a $40 million payment for the next 10 years, and then it drops after that. But she said, where's that $40 million coming from? Is that coming from the general fund too? That was a damn good question. Because I remember, was it last year? I know some of y'all council people in here watching. Was it last year that it was $500 million in the hole for the pension? Or was that the year before? And then the governor was going to send us 230 something million to help us out with that. But we still got to make $40 million payments for the next 10 years. I mean, you can't just pay it up and stop. I mean, you got to keep these people want their retirement checks. So you really going to have a protest? I'm just saying. I mean, you thought what Jedediah did was crazy. Let that check not hit the mail. I'm just saying. So she got to talking about that. So after that, they had response. And so Alicia Williams, to my surprise, Alicia Williams said, well, she just had a couple questions for Clack, where did it happen? Blah, 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 blah. It was like nothing. But this is where Alicia caught my attention. When she said, Councilwoman Burns, she said, I too would like to know how the opioid money was spent. I too want to know if they spent some of that opioid money on that station, whatever they call that place on Clio Road. She said, Councilwoman Burns, stay on top of that. Lalicia, I just want to let you know that they're not going to reappoint you no more for that.
But did you see how when Trishelle was trying to question Clark, she was like a prosecutor up there.
She's an attorney.
And I'm like, did you read it? I'm like, she didn't see, but that let me know you don't watch 810, because you would have seen the fella got up and said it was me. But you see,
that was next. She had what she say. She said, I never heard him say it wasn't him.
Because she don't watch 810. She only watched the mayor feed, the city council, where a person won't say nothing. But that just let me know. But it was like she wasn't there. Like, you, the ENA board, you would think she would be with Clack, with the Dale, you know what I'm saying? But I get it. It's like she's a hell of a Goldie up there, man. That's all I can say. When you can see, it was a Doug sighting at LaShawn's campaign thing. Dougie Doug hanging with LaShawn now.
You mean Doug was doing boots on the ground dance at Moni's last night?
Well, KC just said, I told y'all the Clio Road Center is open because of the opioid fund. They thought having Narcan kits available justified using the money to keep it open. I'm just saying, wowzers. So they doing whatever what they doing what he want to do.
So
Ed probably did tell her, mind your business now.
So she said,
Ketrin, good morning.
She grilled the shit out of Clack last night.
She did. She
grilled the shit out of Michael Clack.
Yes.
And
Teresa Bell, good morning.
Then she said to Tanya, you guys say it's not a balanced budget. He said it is. And, I watched the tape, so I kind of know what you're talking about.
Did she?
And I went back and she said, according to Judy's definition, she agreed to that it is a balanced budget.
Did she say anything? Because that's what I did like when Harris caught that. No, it was 2 budgets. Remember, Tanya was telling her no, it was 2 budgets.
Harris was very vocal last night. Now I wonder.
I'm just telling you. He said a couple things that caught my eye last night when he said.
Well, his mama did it. She already got her money, so he might as well be vocal.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna say.
Yeah, because he did say it was 2 budgets presented. When Tanya was trying to tell Trishelle, when she like, Judy hasn't said. That's how I know Trishelle only watched what the mayor told her to watch. Because you would have heard Tanya, even when Tanya was over there checking Seamus' ass last night.
Ooh.
She checked his ass last night about
Seamus.
About telling all them lies going on there, and y'all ain't gave him this. Now I told you, if I'm with you, I'm with you. When you be on BS, and now I'm finding out that what's the name was out of town, the clerk.
I've been trying to tell you.
So she wasn't scared about coming to council, but I ain't gonna say nobody said that to me, Seamus. I won't dare call her name out and say.
And we ain't saying Seamus told you that.
Yeah, that leaked that to me that she was scared because what happened at city
council. Now, do you think that maybe somebody that was trying to leak that to you so we could come and tell the public to calm down because Davina was scared? They was using Davina. I don't think Seamus would have told nobody that.
I don't think Seamus
didn't try to use Davina as a pawn to the black folk and saying calm down.
Because he there for the people.
Seamus is for the people. So Seamus maybe Seamus thought he heard that somebody was scared.
He might have thought that.
And maybe he didn't know that the clerk and the deputy clerk was both gone to a conference.
He might have didn't know that because when I was there, when they got the call, when Davina allegedly told them, remember the chambers wasn't open?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I mean, it's a lot of disinformation coming up there from that administration. I wouldn't usually say tell nobody, and I'm going back to what Melanie Relaford. She said, what can we do to make this right? Heal Flint. Get them liars out of them positions. Go ahead, sister. If you want to heal, Jesus. Get them liars out of that position. Flint need no more liars.
So Patrick Julian made a couple comments. Harris made some comments. He said, he talked to Clack about the complaint, and I don't know what they're gonna do. Clack stood up again. He said, he wants to get this warning that he got striked from the record. He said he's never had a warning before. He's never spoken out at council, so he doesn't want this on the record about him. And then Harris also said it's not enough collaboration on either side when you get to that budget. He said when you look at budget A and you see a $4 million deficit, and then budget B that he's tried to slip in $13.4 million, he said he understood Councilwoman Tanya Burns' argument.
And when you don't know how much money in the general fund, when you don't know how much, how much the pension fund you got to pay, while they saying it's a balanced budget, and Tanya was trying to school the lawyer up there, said, but we got to know about our legacy costs.
Oh, Classic K said, I thought Seamus said the public health lady was scared. Well, Shameless was there last night, and we probably see Shameless again tonight.
No, but I think that was some behind the cameras talk. Who just said that? Classic K. No, I think that how people be behind and stuff before council and the cameras come on. It was some stuff put out there like that, but that's why I never spoke on it, because I wasn't for sure. Seamus can't. I didn't want to give the source up. That's what I'm saying. I know Seamus would have never did. Yeah, Seamus wouldn't lie like that. Much as we talk, what's up, Elijah Green? That's why it's so important.
Trying to save Seamus. Go on, Seamus, get back downstairs.
Yeah, it's so important,
get out of here, man.
It's so important to tell the truth. But I know a lot of times when people be trying to give us little drops, it be really on BS to try to help the mayor. Hey, Neely, that didn't work. You got to try somebody else. That ain't going to work with them. I can tell you that right now. Doing that ain't going to work on this end. And I got something to say. The mayor said he going ahead with the summer program for the
Mayor
kids.
Sheldon Neely, the Flint Journal just put out 17 hours ago. Mayor Sheldon Neely isn't taking no for an answer on his proposal to hire up to 100 Flint teens for a 6-week summer jobs program. And that is correct because he been calling people too, asking, can y'all take some kids?
Yeah.
Can y'all take some kids?
He look at LaShawn right there with him again. He
can you take a couple kids?
I'm going to do what I want to do.
She's not a Neely girl.
No, she's not a Neely girl. But
hey, the smartest move he made was not having her read that statement.
Oh, but no, they said Doug said that was one of the best statements she did. It was refreshing.
I mean, yes, Doug.
Doug.
Is he going to give us do we have an update on Doug's lawsuit yet? Because we ain't heard nothing about that.
If I was a betting
if anybody,
person, if anybody know, because if it had been something, we'd have been hearing something. It might be done. Doug might have just wanted to blow some money.
Because he was suing.
Her speech was, Casey said, Doug said her speech was inspiring. I want to know who wrote it because she didn't.
I was inspired to learn how to read.
I mean that if that, but you see, LaShawn, she's not a Neely girl. But when I'm telling her, it's hard to prove to me that you're not a Neely girl when you going along. Like she was up there, like I'm just gonna say this. I know she probably gonna get mad, but hey, that's life. We the news. There's gonna be some shows coming up that's gonna rock a lot of people's minds.
Hey, some people gonna be mad, some people gonna be happy. Look, I don't really give
Yeah, because we the news, we putting it out there. But like I'm saying, Doug lining up with LaShawn. I didn't see Doug line up with nobody that was
time out.
Let's go.
We got over 325 people and only 197 likes.
That's the mayor.
Let's pause the show until we get to 200.
Pause the show.
Trevor, start singing.
It's your show now, Trevor.
No, wait. What? Ow! Dog, don't do that. Man, you guys get them their 5 likes because there's nothing that I can add to this. We all watched the ENA yesterday. I'll be honest with you. I don't know how Harris, he isn't really the president of that board. The man, if you're going to be president of anything, you have to have some control over it at very least. Instead, he's taking this soft-handed approach. I'm not going to do anything without feedback from the rest of y'all. Man, how about you just nut up and do something, man? You wanted the position, you got Joe King replaced, then do something. If you think you can do a better job, the best way to do any job is to just start it. All right, that's been my TED Talk.
Your boy.
Facts. That's why we had to get them likes back up.
All right.
We're finna play, y'all.
Thank you very much.
We've been up here entertaining.
Listen. So at the end of the meeting, Harris got to talking. They went into executive session because they still suing the council.
Ain't that so?
For not filing the charge.
The council should sue their ass.
Yes, I do agree.
They ought to
because
sue
they're
them.
not doing their job.
They're not doing their job.
So Harris, like I said again, maybe it's just no more money. The pot is empty because again, he was more vocal than I ever seen him before in his life last night. And so he made a speech at the end. He said, because, he's always there. And he felt that as president, that he needed to step up and say something. If you've been appointed to this board, you should be here. He said there's no reason why they've had 4 months of quorum not being met. This board cannot do their due diligence to the people. The last meeting that they had quorum was on February 27th. Why are you on this board if you are not showing up to meetings? We all have something to do.
I agree with that.
But every meeting? So that's what he had to say about that. And Mr. King, I drove 11 hours from Alabama to get here.
And that is wrong, though.
And I'm tired, but I'm not going to be doing this anymore for the charter.
And he shouldn't. And just because Brian Larkin called in, he should have been fired from the board. I don't know why he even on the board.
He said, I'm going to give y'all until the end of the month.
Like they playing games.
And I'm leaving. I'm not going to continue to sit here and sit on this board and we're not getting anything accomplished.
Oh, your mother just said this. She said, I got a public community announcement yesterday by phone about the teens job application at the Clio Road.
Clio, they said Clio Road, so they sure the hell didn't know what they was talking about.
From 4:30 to 6:30. That must
They must have had LaShawn Johnson.
Oh man, LaShawn whoop Trevor's ass.
Oh, either ours.
Oh yeah, would have had a whole hood mad at us. Mick, you sitting? I ain't did nothing, man. That's how I'm gonna be up here.
Clio Road. Lord have mercy.
He gotta be serious until I'm gonna say this to Brother Harris. Until you can get your own members to get it together, and I'm not, and this me just being me, Linda Booth. This ain't the media. This the media telling the truth. That ambassador role is a made up role. I know you want to do stuff for your ward, but Harris even said it that day. You cannot do nothing. What can you do? You can't go get no pipes fixing nothing. And if you is, that's because you cool with the mayor. You can go call the mayor. Hey, I need to do. That's like LaShawn. LaShawn can't make no rules and do nothing. I told her that. All this stuff that you doing is because the mayor doing it to try to make you look good for he can get you in that seat.
Mickey did tell her that.
Let's be honest with each other. You can't do nothing. The third ward, they have to go to the council people. The only reason you can be on that case, I might want to tell one of my family members, you ambassador now. You can go down and let's see if the mayor gonna go over there and let them tell them about some property in their yard or something. Y'all, like, that's just craziness to play that game and you breaking the charter. That's why LaShawn don't deserve to be on the council board. I'm just telling you. I'm just telling the people.
Tony.
She don't deserve to be on there. And I'm just saying. And then, and I hate to say it, but if you got an ENA board member in the board, that board needs to be dissolved. Anytime you got a member going against the charter and y'all supposed to be the ones who holding them accountable for the charter, get them off. Get them off. I mean, just dissolve the board. I'm just being honest. Dissolve the board.
And I am just he like I agree everything with what you just said, and it I just agree with what you just said. Let me just finish this meeting and then we get to something else.
Let's go.
So Harris wants to sue. He wants to sue Judy. He wants to try to do something to Judy because he said that she just flat out said she wasn't appointing nobody.
She did.
And so Trishelle said it was some type of misunderstanding or something.
A Goldie.
When she brought her appointee down there, like it was a misunderstanding when he did this to council on his way out. That was a misunderstanding. So he didn't mean F you both times. He maybe only meant it once. I'm not really sure where the misunderstanding was.
She never seen nothing that Neely did that she disliked.
Facts. And so but they got wards 4. Council persons in the wards 4, 7, and 9 that have not appointed anybody. They haven't appointed anybody. And the thing about it, he said the 4th ward ain't appointed nobody in 4 damn years to that board.
But do you know who they forgot and didn't say they said it too? Candace said the same thing as Judy said. Thank you, Keisha Denise. I said it yesterday. I told President Harris, I said Candace said the same thing too. That she wouldn't appoint nobody to the 7th ward, to the ENA board.
Why would they want to be held accountable? I mean, they just gonna appoint their friends anyway.
Facts.
So it's not like they're gonna get anything done to them.
Facts.
I don't see anything changing until 2026. Then they need to just revamp this and start this shit over.
Yeah, they do, because the mayor, his 2 appointments, and I know Trishelle is one, I'm thinking.
No,
allegedly.
she is.
Oh, okay.
Trishelle
and Brian.
St. Patrick.
Trishelle, yeah, St. Patrick. Ghost. That's Ghost and Tommy. Tommy is Trishelle. I just realized it. They got to get her off. I mean, until you can get Trishelle off, I'm being honest, and because it's too much friends, brothers, and in-laws. I do believe if you remove Trishelle off of there.
He's not going to remove her. She has blocked every damn thing that tried to go to the mayor's office since Carol McIntosh was on that damn board.
Well, them other people need to get more people on there. That's what I'm saying. B. Marie. I mean, I would love to see Billy on that thing showing up, but I love to see her have some help. Hear me out. Meaning you got other people. Meaning, Jonathan, you need to put Miss Gladys on there, because I believe Gladys will come on there and would be a help. Get some of that. Get some of them seats filled.
Use peoples are crazy.
Yeah, get them people. get her right from up off of there. And I do believe then when they ain't got the numbers, then you're seeing people might be more letter resignations coming. I mean, letters to resign coming in. When Trishelle Young can't do all resignation. Yeah.
Emeritus and words are hard for us sometimes.
I said it was gonna be a rough day for me today.
It was rough for me too.
Especially when I seen that pastor got up there. But go ahead, finish with that.
So after that, Harris told us that the next meeting for the ENA board will be June 26th. Unfortunately, it won't be quorum.
Facts.
So I told him on the way out, have a great summer. See you and Thanksgiving.
Facts.
Because I don't believe they're going to ever have quorum for the rest of the summer. Yeah. If you got June 26th, they won't have quorum. You got Patrick Julian resigning. And you got Joe King said he ain't coming back no more after the 30th.
Facts.
And they need 6 people.
Right.
Where they going to get the 6 people from?
You got 2 leaving, so that means Jonathan need to put somebody on there.
Right.
Candace need to put somebody on there.
Right.
And Judy.
Right.
And that should give you, and then hopefully Miss Biggs win that 3rd ward seat. Then Miss Biggs can put somebody on there.
Don't they got Linda Booz on there from the 3rd ward.
3rd ward, she showed is. But I would still like my candidate to still pick who they want to pick on. I'm just saying if I was just like how they let, because Carol could have stayed on there.
Right.
Like how Leon got in. Hey, look, I'm a stickler to the rules. I feel like Miss Wilson ain't coming on there. She should be able to pick who she want on there.
That's
just me.
I agree with you.
That's just me.
I agree.
I mean, new person, new person.
I agree. So he then went on to talk about at
Cicero,
the end.
good morning.
They said they needed to start selecting an unbuzzed person, and that's when the resignations came in, and it ain't gonna be no more quorum. And Eddie Smith, the HR director, who also penned a letter to the public. I've never seen an HR director do no shit like that.
HR director picked the unbuzzed person.
He went through the applications, all 21 of them, and he said that only 7 made it through. And so Harris said, well, we kind of want to see why the other ones didn't make it through. But because they didn't meet the qualifications. Like, she know everything.
Well, hold up. But did you hear what he said? Well, maybe we can cut. Now, I gotta hit the good brother. That's just how I am. When he said, well, maybe we ain't gonna go that high. What the fuck was Miss Shasta Little doing sitting over there? Wasn't that the unbuzzed person?
Yeah.
You didn't fight for her? See, this is where I get frustrated with him at. Because you came down there to council talking about the unbuzzed person. The fucking unbuzzed person is the mayor.
Where do you stand?
Because she's not. So you came down there for the budget to try to say you want to use. See, you can't have it both ways, brother. Here, when you want to use the Shasta Little like, oh, this the unbuzzed person. No, y'all got her out of that job because y'all let Doug come down there and play the game. So now you gonna fight for her today, but you wouldn't fight for her when you had the opportunity to fight for. All y'all agreed, and Alicia Williams was one of the main ones when she got right on there, voted to get rid of her. That's why I do hope whoever the first ward council, and Alicia, it's no disrespect to you, but I do feel like you showed unbiasedness since you've been on that board, and she showed unbiasedness because she came on there and voted to get Miss Shasta Little off of there and had just got there. You didn't even study. None of the stuff was going on and voted to remove Miss Shasta Little as the unbuzzed person. I'm just saying, like, you can't have it both ways. You can't have it both ways.
That was her first meeting, wasn't it?
Got right in and got in it. Showed what she was with. And I do feel like when the rightful first word person get in there, I do feel like that should be another seat that should be she should be removed too. I get it that because Chatrell was making excuses for her. Was she doing this and that? Well, you shouldn't have put her on the board. Like William Harris said, he got to make it there. Everybody got jobs.
That's why I'm going to have these forms today down at council, these consumer complaint forms. They need to be filled out. You can give them back to me or you send them in. I have the number where they need to go. Consumer complaint forms. We need to start sending this stuff to Lansing. Even if they don't do anything, they'll be on record.
Facts.
What happens if they come in and do an investigation? They're going to say, well, did anybody file a report? Did anybody file a complaint?
Facts.
We just sitting here twiddling in our thumbs.
Yeah.
Doing nothing? No.
Get them down
not
there.
No more.
I'm just saying some of these people need to be removed off these boards. I'm telling you the honest to God truth.
I mean, because you got the mayor going hard.
Yeah.
He even got the boy from 93.7, what's his name? B-Ray out there slaying dragons for him.
Slaying dragon.
How you not know? 93.7, we will boycott y'all ass.
Yeah.
Even though y'all don't, we will go to Apple Music and we will go to Wig Productions.
He got right on there, got in there, but you know what? They ain't mad about the people that's dying from this water here. People I keep telling you, I got a partner to stay in the 5th Ward. Man, you've been over Boone House.
Yeah.
So you know I ain't lying. Certain people that's on here know who I sent the show to. No, boom. Light-skinned it. Bathed in that water, man, it messed that brother's skin up. Had to go to the doctor to get cream.
Michelle, text me. I'll drop you off one.
I'm just telling you, had to go down and do all this. It's just to me, how can you be on the ethics and kind? That's just like me if I want to say, hold somebody accountable. Like I might get on her, I might get on Winters, and people like, hold on, you got to hold up. Then a person to come check me. I can't get mad. But how these people is, they don't want to be checked. Liddell don't want to be held accountable. But she study going down into the library board to want to get Sis Audrey Muhammad. And I do feel like if y'all on that library board, y'all asses need to be removed too. Because y'all letting all this stuff go down when Liddell clearly cussed the brother out, Councilman Maurice, the 2nd Ward out, and y'all ain't did nothing at the school board. Let that slide. Come to the library. You see, it's like a pattern. She can go do what she want to do, and don't nobody do nothing. I'm still trying to figure out how the president and the vice president even letting that go down on the school board, along with the superintendent. But y'all want me to get on here and say, "Oh, the superintendent, he's doing a good job." No, y'all got kids reading at a fucking 3rd grade level that y'all graduating. How big was Southwestern graduation class?
In 94, when I graduated with Chris Martin?
No, 2025.
Oh.
What was 24? No, my bad, 24 last year. When did 80 students?
I was going to say it wasn't more than 100.
And some had to go to summer school. Now, don't get me wrong. I was one of them summer school kids too. Let me be honest with you.
You rode the little short bus?
No, I went to summer school because I would mess up. Like
did
I
the
said,
little short bus come
no, I did some stuff that was unbelievable. And I'm wondering why I'm still living to this day that my mother ain't killed me. I missed straight up 60 days in math, but guess who tested right out in summer school? Tested right out. And the teachers just tell me, like, this is unbelievable. That's what I'm saying. I went there and did it, but how is you going to school? You don't even got to write in cursive. Don't even got to take books home. And you got to go to summer school in Flint? Are you serious?
Do they still have summer school in Flint?
I don't know why ain't nobody passing them.
They ain't got no teach. That's why.
I don't even
That's why I'm like,
understand
do they even have summer school? Because where these kids, they cannot have summer school because they can't read. And that's sad. That's sad. You want to call pastors down there, call the pastors down there to help train these children. Help open your church. Have people in there helping out the kids during the summer. Don't have Chris Martin going out there on the playground telling the kids to get off his grass. Oh, you didn't know I knew about that, huh?
Oh, that's what the pastor did. Bishop. But he acting like
kids trying to get to the playground, but you don't want them to walk across the grass.
See, you see what Shadi said. I believe the class at Southwestern last year was 77.
I wanted to say it was 77.
I don't know if it was 120. They cooked the books on that one, but this is what we got. This is what we got right here. I don't get it. But they sit up here and worry about what the morning bump doing. We wouldn't be on here talking about your lazy asses if you did your job right. Straight downright lazy what y'all doing. Look how they voted. Look how they, and look how they did Clark when he was the president. Look how he got did. They you had the vice president cut a deal with the superintendent, sign the contract behind the president back without his acknowledgement. If you can't tell me this ain't no downright friends, brothers, and in-laws.
Oh, if we're going to talk friends, brothers, and in-laws, let's just swing back to that superintendent's contract. How much does he make a year? 100 and plus change? 100 plus K? And he gets benefits such as a vehicle, paid maintenance, gas, travel expenses, professional development. Does the graduation rate and the literacy rate of Flint schools really, I don't know, deserve that kind of pay?
Or district? Is it big enough to to say this is what he should be making. I'm just saying. Oh, let me get back to the pastor. Did you hear this, Winters? When he said I could make more than the mayor. I could pay the mayor's salary. You didn't hear that part from, did you? When that the one that did that video yesterday, that made it about itself.
Oh, you listened to it?
A little bit, and I was like, I thought we had got this in there, so I was like, let me go see.
Did he say like he didn't know he was what he was there for?
Man, he said, I know God didn't call him for that. I know that ain't what God called him for when he went to saying, I could do this. It became about him, which I didn't understand. It's never about the people. That's how I know God ain't called these people. Money did. Money did.
Listen, the mother of the two Mitchell boys that was killed in the fire.
What was they at then?
She posted underneath the picture and said, everybody standing up there with him are crooks.
Oh, you got that picture?
She lost 2 children.
Send that to me. Send that to me. Let me get this. Beautiful JoJo Freeman said, I told her before, my daughter breaks out daily when showering. Dr. Flint said it was allergic to water instead of saying the water is contaminated. It's allergies to the poison. That's what and people wondering what we going through here. Y'all thinking, and y'all want me to sit up here and say, them people right there, them, who the mayor called, because God didn't call them. And y'all want me to believe that these people believe they talk to God. What was Bishop Martin at when that mother was calling out? What was Bishop Martin at?
Down the street and around the corner, because they had the press conference that day with Todd Flood on the corner of Pearson and DuPont. Again, DuPont. So down the street.
Oh, no, that ain't the one. You ain't sent me the right one.
I just got the one where she said standing next to him, they all crooked.
Yeah. But
that's in the comments.
Yeah.
So today, they have called, I sent it to your thingy in Messenger. So they have a public notice. They called a special city council meeting for today at 5:30, Wednesday, June the 11th, on the 3rd floor of Flint City Council Hall. Please be there today at 5 p.m.
Hey, send it to Trevor, right? Is it on your page somewhere? I can go get it in your group.
Hold on. Tell them the meeting at 5:30. This is really important.
Hey, the meeting at 5:30, family, and I can't.
Hello.
How you gonna mute me?
Hold on. Let me put y'all live.
Don't you ever mute me?
Well, wait a minute, Mickey, because we got Charlie LaDuff on the line here.
Oh, crap. Charlie
LaDuff. Is
that you, Ben? How you doing?
What's up, Charlie?
This is A10 News Media Group. Charlie?
How you doing?
Doing pretty good. What's going on down there? We need you up here, man.
We're going to get up there. There's a lot of bullshit going on down here, too. But, I love you all. You're my cousins. And Flint just been getting pounded for so long that, I'm glad somebody wants to try to help.
Hey, Charlie.
Accountability.
We need accountability. We need all of that. We need to hold this crooked mayor, administration, crooked council people, crooked pastors, everybody that's crooked in Flint. We need to hold them accountable. A10 News Media Group want to come down there in Detroit and tell you all about it too. And we want you to come here live in the studio with us.
Well, here's how we do it. The No BS News Hour. I got an idea that something's wrong. Now, I'm not going to call you crooked. I'm going to dig it up. And then I'm going to confront you with what I dug up. So what I do know is all during that, the water debacle, that outrage, that massacre, that we put that whole thing together. Like, okay, this guy, this bond, this contract, this, what you call him? What's Jeff Wright's title? What is that? The sewer
drain commissioner. Drain commissioner.
And it's like, okay, here's the whole case. I had 10 years of documents in my basement. Here's the whole case. And then Flint got shit on. Nothing. Nobody did a single day in jail.
Nope.
And somebody got very rich.
Yep.
And it's still not corrected. And they don't want, that's somehow under dispute. The water's not fixed. We know, we've seen the test.
Yep. But you know,
So-
Charlie, the EPA passed. They sent a letter and said our water is clean. But when you call the EPA, they don't know where they got the order saying it was clean from.
And then, you know, when you look at the testing, they were running the water for 5 or 10 minutes before they took the sample. You're not supposed to do that.
Tried to tell them. I hope they listen to you. No bullshit.
And then you guys are waiting for your settlement check. What's that like? The kids get enough to buy a used truck, and any adult that's even going to get anything gets enough to buy a used Pinto.
Mm.
How did the lawyers get $250 million?
Yep. And came
I
back
don't
for the
know, man.
interest money. Charlie, we got to get together on this because this shit is just making my head hurt.
Let me do this one too. The pipe contract, the garbage contract, what happened to all the ARPA money, the nonprofits, all the money that went to the schools, where'd that go? Where is it? Mayor driving around in a truck. Right? I catch him with that, and then he bans the public from the parking garage.
Sure did, Charlie. You went down there with Eric Mays.
I sure did. America's councilman. I missed that guy.
Yeah.
That guy was a real warrior.
Yep.
So now you got Jedediah and the crew.
Yep. And they're trying to run him out of town too because he did a peaceful protest with a casket. He landed in front of the mayor's house, and the mayor's mad. That's what this is all about. He's pissed.
Yep. Well, now the eyes are on him, right? So you're not going to get away with locking the public out of stuff and misarresting people, etc. Now people are looking. In fact, we just aired all that. We aired the protest on Sunday, the city council meeting on Monday. We here at the No Bullshit News Hour, we hosted the Detroit mayoral debate.
Yeah.
And you got the fairy tale of the true Detroit, like downtown. It's awesome. But what we had was 1,000 people, the community, the voters, the people who actually live here, and they were not happy. If you were listening to them, there was no comeback in this city. So who do we believe?
Better believe the people.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. Now you got to start digging out the documents and the contracts and the budget, right? They feel it, but let's prove it.
But Charlie, how do you do down there in Detroit? Because here in Flint, when you go to FOIA stuff like contracts, they stuff so much shit in it, and then your FOIA request is about $2,000-$3,000 if they approve it. What do you do?
Here's what I did. Okay, so remember the nursing homes. Don't forget that. Don't forget all our elders that died. Andrew Cuomo, the governor of New York, is now in the criminal investigation for lying to Congress. Not for what he did in the nursing homes, but lying about what he did. Well, Whitmer had to answer too. And I said, I want all the stuff that you had to give to DOJ. And what did I get from Nessel? $3,147.80. So you know what I did?
What you do?
I raised the money. Give me the document.
Okay, we could get some pointers from you, Charlie.
You know, I see what you got going there, and people care enough. You do a little GoFundMe. If you got $5, please put it in there. If you got more, please put it in there and start getting those documents because you got momentum now,
right?
And it's all right, and it creates a healthier society if people like you are doing it the right way, getting the stuff we're entitled to, and let's see it.
That's it.
Because that's the oldest trick in the book, price you out of public information.
So, Charlie, one more question. What did you think about, I don't know if you heard about it, but what did you think about him using the pastors again, hiding behind that clergy?
I'm going to leave that one to y'all.
Okay.
Right? That's local knowledge.
Okay.
Got you.
Right? So, like I said, I'll put my eyes on some things, but, I love my priest. You don't know nothing about my priest, so, it's like talking about a guy's union. I'm not going to do it.
I
understand that, Charlie.
I respect that.
Yeah.
All right, well, I wish you the best, and I'll be in touch. You'll see us up there soon.
Thank you, Charlie.
Thanks, Charlie.
No bullshit hour. Charlie LaDuff. Thank
Charlie
you.
LaDuff in the building.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Welcome to 810. Hey, Erston. Hey, look, that was better than that money you was gonna promise as a counselor.
Erston Young. A10 News Media Group is teaming up with No Bullshit Hour, Charlie Little Duff. And Mayor Sheldon Neely.
And I found that I put it up with Leanne Cooper said, standing next to them, they all crook. That's what I'm saying. Where was y'all at when this mama was hurting and still hurting?
Yeah.
What was y'all
still
at?
Hurting.
Yeah, what was y'all at?
They still sending her case through the court after court after court after court while she go to the cemetery week after week after week after week to visit the graves of her 2 boys. He fired the fire chief.
Hey, Sassy Shay, I'm gonna have to get a t-shirt because that's a hoodie I got blame Ed. It's gonna be 84 up here today. I'll pass out.
But it's gonna be 32 in there. You know they like to freeze us out in council.
Ed might say, oh, he coming in with that sweater on being funny today.
Turn the air up.
Turn the heat up. And I'll be in there passing out.
Put a t-shirt on up underneath it.
You forgot what Trevor was there. Hey, Trevor, remember when it was hot that one summer? When I passed out and we was all passing
Yeah.
It was about 110 in that studio.
Man, and the flies were getting larger by the degree going up.
And we ain't throwing no shade. We just telling our truth. I passed out trying to do a movie. It was
It was in the middle of one of my shows before I knew how to do any of this with the streaming software. And Mickey just straight up passed out on me. And I realized it after the fact. I'm like, man, I'm a terrible friend. I should have gotten him some air sooner.
Man, we down there burnt up in there. He was sweating when I'm trying to do it. I was sweating. I mean, pouring down. But we got past that, and here we are.
Got past it eventually.
So before I got that call, I was telling you all today at 5:30 in the council chambers, it's a council meeting, but they only got 2 things on the agenda. They want to allow for a 30-minute presentation by the finance department.
They want a what?
A 30-minute presentation by the finance department. So that's
Judy.
That's
the finance chair.
But this the finance department. This is the CFO, Mr. Moore.
Judy answers the questions for him, Winters. Remember, he said, I'll go with Judy.
Well, he probably gonna say that today, but this is his time. His 30 minutes to get up there to tell us what he don't know. Okay, he ain't gonna know nothing. So just be prepared. This ain't gonna be no rocket 30 minutes of the budget being balanced, and he gonna come back with all the questions. No, he just gonna have maybe what y'all done asked him for, maybe like 2 or 3 sentences. Anything outside of that, Jerry, you hit. I'm just saying, Dennis, Jonathan, just don't even say nothing because he don't know. Tanya, you know you're gonna get put out if you ask a question. Don't just look at him for 30 minutes and then rip his ass apart.
And what time do the meeting start?
5:30.
Be there at 5 o'clock. Sign that because Candace will get up there at 5:25 and call
the meeting order. Ain't no damn body there but
get
us.
There at 5 o'clock, family. Get there at 5 o'clock.
And then the second agenda item is to consider any agenda items, resolutions, communications, etc., and or motions concerning the adoption of the fiscal year 2026 City of Flint budget. So presentation for a 30-minute presentation, and they're going to talk about the budget. So we all need to be there. Like everybody in Flint needs to be there today. We need to be there, including all of them pastors that was concerned yesterday.
Facts.
Y'all don't just be concerned on Tuesday.
When the mayor summons you.
Be concerned on Wednesday. And come down to council meeting and see how they act. See how y'all people act. See how they treat us. See if y'all get y'all ass whooped by the police.
Oh my goodness. My little cousin's graduation. She like, cuz say, Maria, I have the twins graduate. We'll miss it. They won't come. If I'm
they
still
do want to come after.
Yeah, hey, for sure. Take
bring
them babies.
Bring them down.
Yeah, them babies. Hey, listen, they earned it.
We raising some new radical.
Showed is. It's radical in my bloodline anyway.
Shut the hell up. So that's it. So this is 8:10, no bullshit hour.
Hey, for sure. Hey, that was a gift today. That was a treat. That's what I'm saying. Y'all sleeping on the co-host right across from me.
Well, thank God they finally didn't call a good preacher to Macedonia. Macedonia got a new preacher. They do? Yeah, they just put it on the Facebook about an hour ago. He from Flint.
Oh, what's his name?
Well, we wasn't born in Flint, but his name is Patrick Sanders.
I'm kind of hard with these churches grabbing people. What's the one church that brought R. Kelly up? I mean, not R. Kelly. I mean, the Pied Piper. And I love R. Kelly music. R. Kelly, my guy. But I'm saying, wasn't that House of Prayer? See, that's
I mean,
what
R. Kelly pissed on people, man. This man, we don't know what this. We don't know what he did. I mean,
I'm just saying, Flint they go grab people. I'm just saying.
I didn't announce the new pastor. You got to talk about R. Kelly. You see how you just?
No, I love R. Kelly,
man.
I probably made all my kids off R. Kelly music.
Doing what?
Fun things.
We out of here. We out.
We out.
We out. Save that for Flint After Dark.
Your body's calling, hot damn it. It's yearning. It was life juice.
Of my G.
That was life. That was life juice I was giving.
I'm about to hit the end button on y'all. Cut that out.
I wanna ride you.
We out, family. See y'all at. Be there at 5:00 though to sign in for that council. You know how Candace would play it.
Yeah.
That's when I was giving out life juice back then.
They probably calling the meeting order right now.
You ain't lying.
Took the box already. It's the box. The clerk. Don't y'all go get that box right now.
I love to see when she be like, when she had that box like that, what you want me to do? She said, grab it. They be having Salt and Pepper back there working like what?
Salt and Pepper be. Hey, I'm gonna put the box back as soon as they get through with public speaking.
Hey, Salt and Pepper be nervous as hell. They be like, Lord be with us. Seamus. See you later on.
Seamus, we be down there. Love you, bro.
We did not gather here to ask politely. We are here to declare with one voice that injustice has met its match with the people of Flint. This moment is not about one man. It's about every citizen, Black, white, Latino, Asian, Native American, and beyond, who has been ignored, mistreated, and silenced by the very systems that is meant to protect them. It's about every family who has buried their pain in silence. It's about every child growing up in a city where power speaks louder than truth. We are done waiting.